congratulations, Nana, on your touching the magic figure of 40. It's a very important milestone in life with so many memories behind and so many aspirations to look for in the years to come, Nana. Peace comes to mind every time I think of you. You are like a sunshine to us, and in a way you are sanctuary to me personally. You impact my life, if I can say so, like my book reading, the love for music, relating with people in my own way, and perhaps my love for mother tongue. I see all of them in you, and looking back, a lot of memories, flood my mind, and it's difficult for me to pick out which incidents to narrate upon. But then, let me say, you have a team spirit. You care for others, even putting yourself behind them, and you are precious to each one of us. Over a period of time, at some point of time, there was diffidence about your future, but then you rose like a phoenix and you proved your worth. We are all proud of that. And after going to Australia, you have become much more mature and strong and more broad-minded in your thinking. We really value them. You have your close friends around you, and you have a lovely family to think of, to live with. Never mind the distances between us, you always relate to us anytime you have an issue. And you are growing in your stature. This is how I see you. As I was saying earlier, you have a lovely family to fall back upon, a doting daughter, and Georgia who can protect you under her wings any moment of the day. What more can one look for other than this contentment at this stage of life? We are very happy, Nana. God bless you with all the qualities you have and the service you are trying to give to others. Once again, God bless you.
Hi Nanlu, Robin, many happy returns of the day. How are you? We are very happy to celebrate your birthday here in India by giving you this video clipping. Okay? We'll tell you a small history about you. Don't mind, no? Our sunshine boy was born on 5th July 1981 at Sridevi Nursing Home, Varasiguda. Being the firstborn, he brought tremendous joy and happiness to both me and Murthy. Along with him, he brought a heavy downpour of rain as though God was sending showers of blessings on him and our family. Our joy knew no bounds when colleagues and friends started calling on us on his arrival. From infancy and childhood days, never was a time he would sit still. He loved to be always on the move. He loved to have a crowd around him, laughing to his heart's content all the time. He used to spread happiness and joy all around. He could never say a no either to us or his friends whenever people asked for help. His brother was born 2 years after him. Slowly the sibling rivalry started. But as he grew in age, he took care of him very well, since both of us were working. Besides being good at academics, his loving sport was cricket and basketball. Participated in various events in St. Patrick's High School, Secunderabad. He loved to organize and take part in our apartment events, church activities like being in the choir, playing the Santa Claus role during Christmas time, and also playing Moses' role in Unifest, an inter-parish event, and won the second prize. He was very passionate about being in the defense services. Since his grandfather was in the army, he used to tell him about the army life and his passion about his country, India, when he was a little child. Being the first grandchild for both of grandparents, they were very fond of him and always showered him with gifts. Having gone through school days, he joined intermediate and coaching for National Defense Academy. Being in the hostel for the coaching, the training was very vigorous. It was though tough time to clear intermediate and NDA exam. Though he could not get through NDA, he could somewhat manage to clear intermediate and joined St. Joseph's Degree College, Abbots, for his BBA. Influenced by all his friends to study abroad, his eyes were all set for MIT in Swinburne University, Australia. He flew out of India on Valentine's Day, 14 February 2003. It was a great send-off at the apartment and the airport by us and his friends. It took some time to clear MIT, having worked in various places in Australia. Since 4 of his friends went with him, they could manage well. Once all of them cleared their courses, they found their soulmates and settled down. We least expected that he would meet his Greek heroine and settle down there. Initially, it was a tough going for him, new country, new people, but as time passed by, he could adjust to all that except the biting cold. He wedded Georgia on 9th of October 2010 in Australia and blessed with a daughter in 2012. Although he is far away physically, he is still very close to our hearts and brings joy to us whenever he calls us or on video. His brother and he are the best of friends now. We wish him prosperity and peaceful life in the coming years.
That's all, folks.